Hello guys, what is going on? Today I've got a brand new Airsoft video for you. This round is Team Deathmatch or Multi-Respawn, and it's got a bit of a twist to it. So, what we are trying to do is push the enemy team back into their spawn and not allow them to leave. Whoever can pull that off first wins the round. So, since most of our teammates decided they were just gonna rush, we wanted to kind of take out the people who camped in the center, because the center of the map is one of the places where everyone sits at, just because of the fact that there is so much cover there. The only problem for us was that our side not only has very small cover, but the enemies have a shorter route to take to actually get to the center. So they were able to get there first and take up defensive positions, which is why we flanked around this way. Since a lot of the other passages are always being guarded, we found this one that nobody ever really uses. And may I just say that I completely understand why. There were vines everywhere, all over the GoPro, all over my gun. Just, like, they were just there to stop us from going. I think Nick was having better luck than I was, but, like, my vest was getting just, like, pushed and pulled all over the place, and I couldn't hardly move. But we eventually found this small area. This place is kind of cool because it provides cover in pretty much every direction, and nobody really thinks about enemies being here. The only problem is that I couldn't really stand, and so we were both crawling around the whole time. But we found kind of this small area where we could barely peek through, and I wasn't really able to get any enemies, or to see any enemies in front of us. But I did just hear an enemy's footsteps here to the side, and I'm able to take him out. Since this enemy was kind of one of the ones we'd hit in the back a lot, it made sense that we started taking really heavy fire shortly afterwards and had to retreat. And after getting that very nice double kill, we decided to push up onto these buildings and try to take the other enemies out from behind.
See Cody? Wait, I got a mag here.
And the round pretty much ended. I'm not sure who won, but it was still a very fun round, with that last firefight you saw there with Dirixio Gaming, who is standing right in front of me in this clip. I will leave a channel link in the description. But, yeah, so here our entire team has pretty much taken up a position in this center area. Like I said, there's tons of cover to hide behind, and we can easily shut down any attempt at the enemies rushing. At that point, we kind of realized that and decided we would kind of make a slow move forward. I can't exactly see from the footage, but since this is this is like from 2 weeks ago, but I am pretty sure that they were also taking up some defensive positions. So we try to rush up a little bit slower and are able to make pretty good ground.
Is it rushing? Oh yeah, they are.
That was Noah. You all know him from my first Airsoft video. Props to him for trying that rush. Although it did get shut down relatively quickly. But I also did get some friendly fire at the end there. But that's okay. our team is now steadily moving up. We've got a lot of people putting down cover fire in the center, and so we decide to go through the bushes and attempt to take the enemies out from the side.
Yeah. Huh?
And that ends my run on this side of the map. So when I go to respawn, I notice that our teammates are actually having a bit of a firefight defending, so I decide to help them out. And quickly learn that having a lot of small teammates with you is actually a lot more helpful than you would think. And so, with so many BBs flying everywhere, bouncing off of the building, coming in from in front, my teammates absorb all of them for me. What nice friends, right? Anyway, moving on to the next round. That's Riley right there. We are in a part of the area called the Corn Maze. We don't really play here much at all, but this time we decided to. It's really rainy, so there is a clip of me cleaning off my mask. Because not my mask, sorry, my camera lens, because apparently that's more important than protecting the backpack, which I'll zoom in on right there. Skipping ahead a while, Riley's been hit, and he decides to come back and wreak some revenge on his enemies. And then that happens. So Riley's out of the game. Unfortunately, it does kind of leave me paranoid, because I don't hear any of my allies. I know the enemies are slowly coming up on me, and I don't have anyone to tell me if my exits are covered, if, anything. So, every single little sound or movement I thought was unnatural just totally was making me, look around, and, the enemies finally come, and it doesn't exactly end well for me.
Hit.
Nothing really interesting happened after this, so here's some gameplay that Austin got. They are playing Capture the VIP on the defensive side, so he and Nick have taken up a defensive position in these bushes. They got a lot of really great clips. There's really not much commentary to go through, so I will see you guys at the end of the video. And so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I should have another one of these videos up in 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the gameplay I get. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Break it down.